For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check out g2a.com, and if you need any Ultimate Team coins, then head over to FIFA. The code CHES will get you a discount on both sites, and all links are down below. Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again, and welcome to episode number 23 of the Career Mode Road to Glory here on FIFA 15. We've got not many games left actually in League 2 for this first season. We start with a home game against Cheltenham Town. They're currently at 13th in the league, as you can see. 7 games remain for this particular league season, and we are currently top. So obviously we want to maintain that position for the remainder of the season. Unfortunately though, we have a few injuries in the squad. Chuba Akpom is out for 3 months with a broken ankle, and we're also missing Tom Elliott and Isago Diallo, both out for 4 weeks with a sprained ankle, and I can't remember what Diallo's injury is in particular, but I know they're both out for the same amount of time, so I'm not sure whether they'll make it back before the end of the season. They should do. They should be back in training in a couple of weeks and might be available for selection for tomorrow's episode. If they're not, then we might have them back by Wednesday for the last episode with gameplay from this League 2 opening season, but we'll try and battle on without them for now. I know we had a decent opening chance there with Robbie Simpson having his header well saved by the goalkeeper after the initial chance was not very well cleared, but they had their chance at the other end here. Another header, this time off target, and the goalkeeper didn't need to get behind it, but still Cheltenham threatening, and they're going to continue to do so as we headed deeper into the first half. You can see them building up here, passing the ball about really nicely. Terry Gunnell finds Hall inside the box, has his shot, and it's brilliantly blocked by Riku Ring. Racing back, our free agent that we brought in at the beginning of the season has grown quite nicely this year, but a player that's grown even better is Harrison Dunk. A clear mistake from the goalkeeper there, you'll see from the replay. He came to come and claim that, got nowhere near the ball in from the corner, and Harrison Dunk was able to beat him to it. You see the keeper come, it just flaps at it. Harrison Dunk makes it 1-0 Cambridge United, and we actually not quite done for the first half just yet. Hall again involved, plays it into Taylor, and I slid in with the man in front of the player on the ball. The computer made the challenge with Josh Coulson and gave away a penalty. If you go back and actually watch that in real time when it was actually being played and not the replay, you'll see my little red triangle is above the man that slides in, and then as Coulson just runs next to him there, then it changes to me. Not really much I could do about that. I was in control of Nelson sliding in there. The CPU gives away the penalty, and well, I don't even think if I dived the right way I would have gotten anywhere near that Terry Gunnell penalty. It's 1-1 as we headed in at the break. They scored in stoppage time at the end of the first half to bring us back to level terms, but we're going to push forward at the very start of the second half. And Ring, what a strike that is with his right foot. He's left footed of course, and that was going to banana into the top right hand corner if the goalkeeper hadn't gotten up well to bat that away. But we're going to pick up another corner. Keeper came and flapped at the first one and we were able to score, and he's going to come and be in no man's land again. This time it's Robbie Simpson that gets the header and beats the goalkeeper rather than Harrison Dunk, but the same result gives us a 2-1 lead, and we surprisingly effective from corners in this game. I don't score many from corners in FIFA 15, but Robbie Simpson's going to come close to a third here, but just bending away from goal rather than getting it to curve into that far top corner. But we're still continuing to push forward. We're almost at the end of the game now, as you can see. Dunk gets caught in possession, but Kwesi Appiah picks it up. Great strength to shrug off Richards and good pace to get away. Finds Robbie Simpson, plays a nice little 1-2 with Kwesi, gets it into Riku Ring, around the corner to Ryan Donaldson, and that is a brilliant first time left footed volley. Again on his weak foot. We had Riku Ring volleying on his right foot, which was his weak foot, and came very close to scoring. This time Ryan Donaldson the other way around. He's right footed, striking a left foot volley, and that actually was a very, very good finish. Not seen Ryan Donaldson score too many goals this season. Of course, he was the guy that scored the second goal in the playoff final that saw Cambridge get promoted into League 2 last season. But what a strike to round the game off. A 3-1 win at home against Cheltenham, and our league title push continues at 100% speed. So we're going to go into the second game of the episode, at home against Plymouth Argyle. Now, in the last episode yesterday, we played against a side from the south coast in the shape of Portsmouth, and actually they gave me a very tough game. We ended up picking up a point from that one, only a draw, and we went down to 10 men and fought back to actually almost win the game in the end. So I was hoping for at least a similar result, and if not, a win in this one. Matteo Lanzoni, the man that got sent off in that Portsmouth game, is in the starting lineup for this one. So we do start with a full strength 11, apart from, of course, Tom Elliott, who's still unfortunately injured. They've got Ruben Reid up top and a couple of very good players in the middle as well, although 5 at the back again, which is something we've become accustomed to so far this year, as an invisible cameraman slides from left to right. And I'm hoping that once we get into League 1 next year, we'll come up against some more varieties of formation rather than just 5-2-1-2, 5-3-2, 5-2-1-2, 5-3-2 all the time. But Ruben Reed's going to come close here with the opening chance of the game in the 8th minute. Trying to slot it into that bottom corner, can't quite find his angles though, and fortunately for me, it goes past that near post. Great cross here though, cleared well away initially, but Tom Champion's going to knock it down to Riku Ring. Gets the turn in, a strike with his right foot, but a good save by McCormick, down low to his right hand side. That means we stay goalless 15 minutes in, but we're still on the attack. A nice little run around the outside by Nelson of all players, the centre back. This ball is eventually going to find its way to Champion on the edge of the box here, and this shot is on target and then unfortunately bends away as it heads towards goal. He kind of cut across the ball when he shot it, and the whip and the curve on the ball took it away from the target, and sadly we weren't able to get ourselves in front. But really nice run here from Allen, good shot, and that flashes just over the top of the bar. So warning signs at the start of the second half from Plymouth. We give the ball away cheaply here in the midfield. Blizzard is going to go on a nice little run before playing the ball into Ruben Reed. Brushes past one, he's got the pace to get away from the second, and a finish on the end of it as well. So sadly it's now Plymouth 1, Cambridge 0. We go behind for the first time in quite a while. We don't tend to concede many goals here at Cambridge this season, and actually we really don't tend to go behind, but we almost go 2 down here. Expert save from Chris Dunn, diving backwards to deny Blizzard a second for Plymouth, and we've only got 5 minutes left now to try and get ourselves back in the game. Dunk plays Kwesi Appiah through here. He's got the pace to get away from this defender. Turns inside really well though with a nice step over, and then continues to drive into the box. Good save by McCormick though, and it won't drop to the man rushing in at the back post. So sadly we lose a game. It's the first time that's happened for quite a while. We lost to Newport County, if you remember, 3 or 4 episodes ago, thanks to a rocket of a free kick in the very last minute. So that's the first defeat for 3 or 4 episodes, and we've only lost 6 or 7 so far this year all told. So hoping to bounce back with a win at home against Bury. They're a decent side, not having the best of seasons, but again we'll try and do our best in front of our home fans. I want to make up for that defeat in front of them in the previous game. Again, Kwesi and Robbie Simpson up top, although Jack Grealish and Luke Chadwick are drafted in to the central midfield spots, and Bury actually don't play 5 at the back. They just play 5 in midfield instead. A 4-5-1 instead of a 5-4-1 in this one. So hoping we could, kind of bypass their midfield with perhaps some long balls to get in at their back 4. And I wasn't really expecting too much of a threat from their front line of just Ryan Lowe. But we're going to have the first chance here. Garbutt with a good shot, well saved. And Chadwick actually gets to the rebound. I thought he was offside initially, but he was literally on the shoulder of the defender as the shot came in from the left back, and the goal counts, the goal stands, and we go 1-0 up. We're into the second half. It was a very slow game, I have to be honest. I was perhaps a little bit more conscious defensively of letting up a cheap goal, but unfortunately we did concede nonetheless. Ryan Lowe driving that one into the near post. Bit disappointed with the goalkeeper that he wasn't able to keep that out. He didn't really react until it had bounced up off his knee and was already halfway into the net. But we're into the second half now, deeper into the second half, 20 minutes from time. Decent turn from Jack Grealish, but he gets caught on it. Kwesi Appiah picks it up from Luke Chadwick. Decent shot, and that really wasn't far away from giving us a 2-1 lead. Kwesi's been in great form recently, scoring goals left, right and centre. He's the second highest goal scorer in the league right now. But that's a great tackle from Luke Garbutt. Sets through Robbie Simpson, plays the ball for Kwesi. Not really too sure what to do with it here, so I played it back to Robbie Simpson. Goalkeeper comes, gets there just with a slight little deflection off his ankles. Robbie Simpson hammers the ground in frustration. We stay at 1-0, but I really want to win from this one. I can't bear not winning for 2 games in a row, having such a good season so far. But this time Robbie Simpson finds the back of the net with a goal in the final minute to give us all 3 points. He's clearly delighted with that. The fans go nuts in the background, and we actually still weren't done. We're into stoppage time now at the very, very end of the second half, 95th minute almost. There's a man free on the far side. It's Ryan Donaldson. I said he doesn't score many goals, and he's come up with 2 goals in today's 3 games. So we actually end up with a rather comfortable 3-1 scoreline that we didn't necessarily deserve, but we did deserve all 3 points regardless. It just so happened that we had to score twice in stoppage time to actually get the win, but still delighted with that. We are doing very well in the league right now, as you can see. Shrewsbury still do continue to pick up points. That was our 7th defeat of the league season so far against Plymouth, unfortunately, but Shrewsbury are drawing plenty of games, not lost as many as us, but they've drawn 5 more, which is the reason why they're 4 points behind with 4 games to go. So 3 wins from the last 4 games, and we will definitely win the league. Although hopefully Shrewsbury will drop some points between now and then, and we should have it wrapped up in tomorrow's episode. Hopefully, if Shrewsbury can drop some games. But that is going to bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Feel free to drop the video a like if you enjoyed. There is a new link in the description to my Twitch channel. I have started streaming now that I'm in the new house with a new internet, so feel free to check me out on Twitch and follow over there. There was also links to Twitter, Facebook and Instagram if you want to follow me on any of those social platforms as well. And of course, feel free to check the channel page for anything you may have missed over the past few days, whether it's this series, the Liverpool Career Mode series, or the My Player series as well. But that is going to bring today's Ultimate Team, I almost said then. Today's Career Mode videos to a close. We'll be back tomorrow with the Liverpool Career Mode and a further episode of this series. But for now, that is all from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.